Hello everyone, you are watching Real Talk with Sami Abraham, and today I'm going to talk about what's going on between India and Canada. The ongoing standoff between Canada and India on the murder of Khalistani leader Hardeep Singh Najjar, who was also a Canadian citizen, has exposed the cruel face of politics. It all started on the Father's Day in British Columbia when Hardeep Singh Najjar, who was president of Sikh temple there, that day, after the services in his Gurdwara, he stepped out and climbed into his car to go home for a dinner with his family. But he didn't know that 6 men with the masks on their faces were waiting for him in 2 cars. They opened fire. Of 54 bullets which hit the Najjar's car, 30 went through his body. He died on the spot. Gunmen escaped. No one at that time realized this murder will grip the world's headlines and eventually expose the real face of Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and India's prime spy agency RA. The world was shocked when Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau told his parliament that Hardeep Singh Najjar was a supporter of Khalistan movement and he was killed by the Indian state agents with the help of mercenaries. Canadian Parliament was also told that Hardeep was warned about the possibility of being a target, and he was also asked to adopt precautions. Mr. Trudeau informed his nation that he took this issue with Indian Prime Minister during G20 summit in Delhi, but unfortunately India is not cooperating in investigation. Canadian authorities claim of having solid proof of Indian linkage in this horrible crime. White House and 10 Downing Streets have also supported Justin Trudeau and asked India to help Canadians in the investigation. This explosive allegation and India's stubborn refusal to cooperate in exploring the truth has made every nation nervous who are dealing with the New Delhi. Indian efforts to get acknowledgement as a rising economic power are on a bumpy road since then. No matter what Indian commentators say, India is caught lying about its role in killing of Najjar, which has damaged its international standing for more than Najjar ever could have. Modi is not showing any sign of investigation, rather seems to be trying to profit politically by inflaming nationalism that has carried his career forward so far. He calls himself as a defender of Hindu majority from Muslim jihadis and Sikh separatists. And frankly speaking, this dust-up might actually help him in next year's general elections. Modi is a dangerous player. No doubt he is popular in India, but he has made India less free. Cracking down on the press and stirring a fiery Islamophobia has led to the Muslim being lynched. It is very worrisome that he has unleashed religious extremism. The world needs to stand up, put pressure on Modi to do the right thing. Let the Canadians investigate the crime independently and full cooperation from India. US and British authorities are aware of the fact that solid information has already been gathered by Five Eye, a group of comprising United States, Australia, New Zealand and Great Britain, which establishes that RA was involved in planning and executing the murder of Hardeep Singh Najjar. Trudeau said bluntly that he wanted to see a number of people thrown in jail, plus a series of lessons learned and changes made to the way Indian intelligence services operate. This gruesome murder has also opened the world eye about what is being done with innocent Kashmiris and with Sikhs in Indian Punjab. This episode should be a warning to Western leaders, particularly Joe Biden, who have fawned over Modi. Granting immunity to a nationalist authoritarian is not a right path to choose. Trudeau wants to work with India, but Modi government has escalated the tension. It stopped issuing visas to Canadians and ordered Canada to cut its diplomatic staff in India. This situation actually demands the United Nations to look into this because thousands in Kashmir are being tortured, women being raped, kids are forcibly being snatched for demanding the fulfillment of a promise of plebiscite made by the United Nations decades back. Without prejudging the outcome, the world should categorically stand with the Canada in calling for investigation of Najjar's murder and justice for responsible. The world deserves better. Pakistan, failed to highlight the issue in such a manner which could apprise the world about Indian atrocities in Indian held Kashmir. Dummy caretakers turned out to be a complete failure.